Okay, I know. I'm late as hell. I'm late. This album came out about 3 months ago at the time that I'm recording this video. But today we're gonna be reacting to Slayyyter, Worst Girl in America. Now, to be completely honest with you, I have no idea who Slayyyter is. I don't even know how she sounds like, and that's not for me to be disrespectful. I just clearly don't know a thing about pop music in general, as y'all have learned. But so yeah, this is a very blind reaction. I don't know what to say for the intro. All I'm gonna say is that y'all know the drill. If you enjoyed the content, please consider signing up to the Patreon. The sole reason why I'm able to continue to make content, but honestly, just you being here really means a lot to me. Over there, you get early access to all the videos, full no-cut album reactions, and other cool shit if you want it. But yeah, with all that said, without further ado, let's get into the reaction. Okay, we got track 1, which is Dance. I can hear the instrumental building up just slightly. Oh, this intro gotta be crazy. Don't let me down. Hey, don't let me down. This shit gotta be crazy. There's some delay here in her voice. That was so great. The delay in her voice was so nice. Now, she built that track brick by brick. It was like a slow build up. Fire. Felt every single part of the instrumental. And then when the way she entered the track, nice. Oh, shoot. Oh. Oh, nice. Nice effects. Oh my god. Oh, that instrument is disgusting. Everybody, this Slayyyter party is just getting started. Let me see you on the dance floor. Everybody. Go. Come on. Oh, she sounds good. She sounds like, yeah, okay. Oh my god. Oh, that is crazy. Oh, that instrumental was so fire. Oh my gosh, that shit was, oh wow. Okay, so I have no idea who she is or what to expect in terms of her sound. Nobody really gave me any kind of background information, which I'm so glad, because I like to go into these very blindly because I just like to let the music speak for itself. From what I got from the lyrics, I think she's trying to escape whatever's going on and like turn to the nightlife. And just kind of like, you know how like when you go out, you get unwanted attention, you're like, yo, fuck away from me. I feel like that she was kind of on that kind of vibe. I could be very wrong. Man, that was really cool. Yeah, that was, so not only is it pop music, but there's like a lot of electronic music in there. There's a lot of house music in there. The beat is very pounding. What I really like is the distorted synths. And when she dragged her words out, also in the hook, she had some delay in her voice, which kind of led to that just echoey feel. Amazing. That was a great track 1. That's pretty energetic. You got me in the mood to, you know, be a lot more open to this album. I was already open to the album already, but like, you know, when the track 1 is so far, you're like, oh, I'm so ready. Now, if the track 1 was pretty trash, I'd have been like, oh, it's gonna be a horrible listen. But the track 1 was crazy. So Now I'm like really, really waiting to see what she does next. But track 2 is Beat Up Chanel's. Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you. The way the song started off, it was a little cringy. It was a little corny to me. It was like I've heard this in so many different songs, and I don't care for that. And then the way she came in with her verse, that was really nice. Right here. Like she's just so swaggy with it. Yeah. Okay, the production is so insane. I'm not a big fan of that hook. The where she says that she wants the nastiest weed and shit like that, like diamond grill, champagne bottles. I get it. I'm not a fan of that hook. But everything else so far is pretty great. And that again, her production, from what I'm hearing so far, is so fucking insane. Ooh. There's a build up. Come on. Oh, there she go again with that. Oh man, that was a nice ending to the song. I thought I was gonna transition into the next song. That would have been so insane. Beat Up Chanel's. I'm conflicted with that song because I like most of the song except for the hook, but the hook was repeated so often on there that it's just like, damn. And then she did a few things to kind of mix it up a little bit, and it got slightly better, but at the same time, I think I need a few more listens just to get used to the hook. I think she's essentially just kind of like embracing that messy, like rebellious kind of lifestyle. Again, more nightlife stuff is what I'm noticing a lot with pop music, especially as of late. It's gotten really, really. It's always been that way though, with the pop EDM nightlife kind of style of things. But I feel like there's like a resurgence in that kind of subgenre of pop music, if I'm not mistaken. I could be very wrong. Again, pop is not my home genre. I'm a hip hop guy, but I've been learning a lot about pop since doing this YouTube channel. So I could be very wrong in saying that. But that was a very gritty dance pop song. It kind of reminds me of a little bit of like that 2010 like blog era a little bit. Not that I'm too familiar with that, but more so because of some of the hip hop artists and their dwellings with some of the people they were dealing with in that place. But the bass was on there, was very strong, very abrasive in terms of like the techno features of that song. So I like electronic music, and when you mix it in with some catchy hooks and some pop elements, I'm gonna really rock with it. The only thing with that song is the hook wasn't there for me, but maybe with a few more listens I'll like it. Now moving on to track 3, which is Cannibalism.
Kisses me, it feels like cannibalism. Stone cold, I take what he's given. It's the DJ making moves for a living. Chat me up, he got permission. Oh, it's on. I heard he loves a blonde.
I'm a big fan of when she plays with her vocals a little bit. When she was like, I'm not gonna repeat it anymore, but you get what I'm saying. She did it right there when she says, "I'll die." Like when she plays around with her voice, I think I'm a big fan of that when she does that.
He's kinda sexy and mysterious about it. Hard eyes, all my judgment is clouded. I'm in your city, can you show me around it? You can put your money right where my mouth is. Oh, it's on, I heard he loves a plan. I want and on and on and on.
You know what I feel like this is good background music for? Have you seen the movie The Purge? I feel like when everybody's purging, like this would be good background music for that. Just because it seems very apocalyptic, chaotic, but we're still having fun and fucking shit up. You get what I'm saying? Them drums though. You know what I'm a big fan of for that song Cannibalism is the drum pattern on there was really nice. It was very addicting to listen to. Now, I think, again, this is a first reaction, and I could be very wrong with the lyrics. I'm trying to get a good sense of the lyrics and the instrumental. I think that is like cannibalism, which she was getting at lyrically was more so about like toxic kind of elements and just kind of these destructive relationships. I'm not sure if she's speaking from her own experiences or she's just talking about society in general. I'm gonna go with the latter just because I don't know her. So it's really hard for me to kind of decipher some of these songs, especially if they're more kind of reflective in nature. But with that one, y'all know I'm a big guitar fan. So with guitars, I'm very intrigued off the bat. I want to know what you're doing. I want to know what decisions you make. I want to know why your tone is that way. This seems more so in the, again, the horror movie side of things. Like I mentioned, The Purge, the movie. Not that that was actually horror, but you get what I'm saying? Like there's some darkness to it. There's some horror side of it. It kind of seems apocalyptic. It's very aggressive. And she's really leaning into that kind of sound, which it does make for a cohesive album. It helps me kind of get a good grasp of it. An album that I reacted to recently was Demi Lovato Holy Fuck album. That one was extremely dark and punk rockish. I wasn't the biggest fan of it on first listen. I was kind of like, I don't know. I didn't know how to feel about it. I was trying to get used to the sound. I think that album kind of helped me prepare for this kind of sound again, but this is done so in a different way than what Demi Lovato did. So far, I'm enjoying this one more than that album. By a lot, might I add, for first reaction. But track 4 is Old Technology. Oh, hey. I kid you not, earlier when I mentioned the blog era, I was going to mention the Tumblr era too. But I didn't have a Tumblr, like my cousin did, so I was kind of always with him, and then I just kind of saw some of the stuff. Yeah, you get what I'm saying. And shout out to everybody who had an iPod. I had an iPod. I had the Shuffle. My brother had the Nano. I wish I could have gotten a Nano. My parents didn't fuck with me like that. They only fucked with my brother like that. I'm just kidding. Shout out to my parents. But that Shuffle, man. Everybody who had an iPod really... Oh, and an MP3 player. If you had an MP3 player, we was balling, bro. But some of y'all don't know about that, so I'm just going to shut up.
I'm doing drugs tonight.
Whoa. Oh my god. Oh. Hey, now her melody choice is so crazy. Listen to how she's saying the first word. Watch. That shit is insane. Oh, a little acapella for a bit. That sounded very glitchy towards the end. Yeah, again, she's really leaning into that punk rock kind of side of things, the dark punk emo rock stuff. And y'all thought I was not familiar with pop music. Man, I am not familiar with the emo punk stuff at all. I have no clue where to even start with that. Like, I just don't know a thing. But when it comes to Old Technology, I feel like she's kind of, her mentioning the iPod and the Tumblr and kind of bringing up Old Technology. I think she has a nostalgia for that, and that's kind of what she's displaying on here, which I do too, man. MP3 players were the shit. And so my age, the year I was born, I'm in that period where I relate to the old heads and I also relate to everybody currently. Like I was a little bit ahead of my time in the sense that I hung out with a lot of older people, but I was also very in tune with my generation. Hopefully that makes sense. Like I got my hands on a PlayStation 1 and a PlayStation 2 because it was my dad's old one. I was at the park at like fucking 8 years old, hanging out with people in their 20s and shit, and I was learning about stuff that I probably shouldn't have been learning about. But also, I had people around me that were my age, and we were playing, I don't know, the fucking Wii, right, or Xbox 360. I had a Game Boy when I was a kid, like things like that. I had a PSP that, like, man, I had an MP3 player. I had the shuffle. I got an iPhone. I was the first family. I was the first person in my family to get an iPhone. I was in high school. We couldn't afford good phones, so we had like the cheap Androids for a while. But finally, when I got my first job, the first thing I did was buy an iPhone. Well, not the first thing, probably like the third or fourth thing I bought was an iPhone. But I say all that to say that I feel her. I feel it, man. Just because I miss the simpler times, man. I was there when YouTube like first started, and I remember like the first couple videos, it was so low quality. It was like just random shit on YouTube. Now YouTube is like this whole kind of organized stuff, and I'm getting into shit that y'all don't care about right now. Shout out to I think it was Y2K Games or some shit like that, if I remember correctly. Shout out to Fancy Pants. Shout out to Cool Math Games. Man. Okay. Anyways, again, very electro pop stuff. A lot of retro synths in there. She's going for like an older sound, that punk rock emo side of things. She's really bringing it on here. I'm actually really rocking with it. No pun intended. Usually with this kind of music, it really takes me like a few listens to even try to get in tune with it a little bit. But she's doing it in a way that's very playful, and she is very creative with her melody choice and her delivery, which is what is kind of keeping me sane and not like, what the fuck am I listening to? But anyways, track 5 is Crank. Oh, wow. This sounds like some shit like, it's like a twerking party or something. Okay, I gotta see how she looks like now. So this is Slayyyter. Oh. Oh, okay. This is Slayyyter? How old is Slayyyter? Okay. Oh my gosh. He wanna fuck Slayyyter, Richard, we should link later. Get to my hotel and suck him off. In the elevator, Saint Laurent, check it on the ground. God damn. Oh, wow. All right. Oh, damn. Oh, wow. Oh. Okay, that was hard as shit. That shit was insane. Oh, wow. So there's so much to even talk about for that song. So I was very surprised in terms of her subject matter. I mean, she's alluded to it already in the first few tracks, but this one she was like, yeah, like she was just direct with it. I still fuck with her for that. I mean, I listen to R&B music, and with R&B music, with the type that I listen to, they get extremely, extremely direct. So this ain't nothing to me. But I was very surprised because I didn't know she had that in her to just put it in the music. Not that she needed to, but you know what I'm saying. And then also that was a very high energy instrumental. Like that shit was like rapid fire. Like if a gun had like a switch on it, shooting shit up. Like damn, extremely aggressive. That was just her being very confident. Be like, yeah, this is me. I'm her. Yeah, that was crazy. That was crazy. Shout out to Slayyyter. Shout out to Slayyyter. How old is Slayyyter? Track 6 is Gas Station.
I don't think you ever really liked me. You
Oh, fuck. I fuck with it. I fuck with it. I know it. I know it. God. Oh, you hear that? Oh.
Time is passing me by, but I can't delete you out. When you left me all alone at the gas station,
Damn, come on.
I was crying out my eyes, all the desperation. I kept looking at my phone, I was hoping you would call.
This shit is so fire. I like how she let her rock to us again. I fuck with her so much for that. Oh, this is so fire. Yeah. Gas Station was so fire. I fuck with Gas Station heavy. That's the best song in the album. I'm telling you right now. I heard it off the first couple seconds, right? The first couple seconds when I pressed play, I knew it had to be crazy. I just heard it. I knew it. But I think now that I think about it now, it was a pretty sad song. Because she's trying to find like comfort in like these weird places, not weird places, but like a gas station. She's trying to find comfort in the gas station, essentially, right? She's essentially lonely in a sense, and I guess she finds comfort in the gas station or something, or places like the gas station. That was very atmospheric, extreme, kind of like, I don't know how to say it. Like the pop spacious synths was so fire. I just love that song. I just love it. It just sounded good. I love that she let it rock at the end too, just to feel the instrumental like without the vocals. It was perfect, man. It was perfect. Now moving on to the next track, which is track 7, Yes God.
I'm listening while brain is on standby. Look in your eyes, what's it gonna end like? Have a nice time, you were never loved right. Give a good fight, stumble in the red light. You were never standing on the internet, sounded so innocent. What would you wanna say face? Lay them and doing the unthinkable. Come on, baby girl, only have your age.
I love her delivery. I think that's was like one of my favorite parts of the album is her just being experimental and just having this grungy delivery. I love that. Whoa. Wow.
I'm shutting it off, bitch, I'm a star.
God. What? This part sounds like she was working with Skrillex, and I fuck with it. Oh my gosh. Okay, that track kind of caught me off guard, but I still rock with it. I was just very surprised again because she just yelled in my ears, and I'm just like, oh shit. That song, I wouldn't be. I don't know who she worked with on this album. It'll be nice to check out the credits after this because that song really gave me a bunch of Skrillex vibes because it's very glitchy, very explosive drops, and like that hyper pop electronic sound again. So if Skrillex was on there, that would have been so insane. Because it does remind me of that one song. Fuck, I'm blanking. The Yes, oh my god. Like if you're a Skrillex fan, you know what I'm talking about. By the way, that song live is insane. I've seen Skrillex about two times now. Crazy. But man. Ooh. The way she goes about like talking about certain things and the way she attacks it. Cause you look at them lyrics and just a surface level stuff, and it's just like, okay, she's just screaming and stuff like that. But if you just peel back the layer a little bit, I could be very wrong again, but I tend to be an overthinker, so I think she was talking about kind of like celebrating her personal freedom in a sense. But I could be very wrong. But I just overthink a lot, so it's my own fault. But track 8, which I lost my cursor. What the fuck? Okay, track 8, which is Unknown Lovers.
Burn your CD, I send it across the nation. I call you from a payphone at the old gas station. He's rolling cigarettes up and I'm rolling off his molly. My friends all fucking hate him, but when has that ever stopped me? It's love, it's love, it's love. Hold me close, let me know where his clothes. Big blue eyes, batting lashes right at you. If you wanna fall for me, I promise I would catch you. Put up a pretty picture, yeah, I'm paying that you saw it. I put your record on to dance around my old apartment. It's love, it's love, it's love. I know I'm much harder, but I prefer them real cold. I really need them bad, like a new accessory. I'd fashion them sitting on the couch right next to me. It's better if you don't say a word. Makes you wanna chase him down more. Hold me close.
This song is okay. It's not bad. It's okay. Okay, so Unknown Lovers, I think it's an okay song, not my most favorite song, but in the middle of that, I wanted to show you guys a clip. It's me playing Call of Duty, I'm not going to lie to you, so you can fast forward if you want to, but I'm so proud of this clip because I haven't played it in a while. This was my first game on. I picked up the sniper rifle. Come on. Bow! Triple! I jumped off the train, and then wow, okay. Back to the song. I just really wanted to show that clip just because I'm so proud of it. I wanted to upload a full gaming video on YouTube, but I didn't want to dilute the channel. This is a music channel, so. But I was just so proud of it. I wanted to share it. Okay, Unknown Lovers. It's all right. It's not bad. It's not a bad song at all. It was just cool. It's way different than what we've heard so far, so it just kind of threw me for a loop. Maybe with a few more listens, I like it. I guess she's dating this dude that everybody don't fuck with, but she fuck with him. So like, they're just kind of running away together. You get what I'm saying? Like that fleeting romance type love. I mean, it was alright. It was nothing crazy. Very dreamy, atmospheric, but yeah, I was just kind of thrown for a loop for that one. But now moving on to track 9, which is Old Flings.
I see you creeping, yeah, I see you from the sideline. I saw you in the corner, me, my man, don't really mind. I left you dead in the club, I left you for the night. You're looking for him, but it's something that you never find. Texted him sorry, said you didn't mean to bother none. So face it is on party like it's a coincidence. I see you
Okay. That instrument was very nice though. weird and glitchy. Okay, so that was a pretty solid song. She did repeat that part pretty often, but I'm not mad at it because that's my favorite part of the song. It was like glitchy and then something na 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 by your side. Like that part was really nice. That was my favorite part of the song. I think she's going back to like looking back at a past love and that nostalgia factor to it and kind of accepting it. But that was more so mid tempo, a little bit different as well as like the last track, but this one was done better in my opinion. I feel like this was more of me being able to get into a groove. The other one I was kind of like, oh, what is this, you know? This one I was more so sitting in the groove. I was closing my eyes and kind of feeling the music. So I like that, especially because it's a mid-tempo track. Not necessarily one for you to fucking like lose your shit to, but like one to kind of like feel the music. So I like that. But track 10 is I'm Actually Kind of Famous.
I'm actually kind of famous.
That's crazy.
I'm actually kind of famous. You look funny, are you feeling okay? I think you're having auditory hallucinations.
I was about to say, this feels very psychedelic.
Because I never said that. I said, I'm actually kind of famous.
What the fuck? I fuck with her heavy. She's funny. She's funny. I fuck with her. Yeah, that shit was different. I don't even know where to start. Wow. So she had a lot of attitude in that track. A lot of attitude. Now, what that song kind of reminds me of, you know, when you're watching a movie scene and they're in the nightclub and it's like dark and dark and dark, 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 so dark, but the only lights you see are like the flashing neon lights. That's what that song kind of reminds me of. Now, I think this is her like being kind of somewhat disconnected between the public perception and just her being famous and what's real and what's not real. Or it just could be her having this attitude like, yeah, I'm her, this is me. Again, this is only a first reaction. If I get the lyrics wrong, I'm sorry. But yeah, that was like, whoa. That beat was very crazy. Like so crazy. I'm like very caught off guard with the production, but in a good way. But track 11 is Saint Loser.
I think about you, 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 I think about you.
Oh, wow.
You think about me, you think about me, you think about me.
What?
I think about you, I think about you, I think about you, I think about you. You think about me, you think about me.
What the? What the fuck?
I think about you. You think about me. I think about you. You think about me. I think about you. You don't think about me. So pretentious, looking down at my St. Louis misery. I think about.
That is one of the hardest instrumentals on this album. God.
I shouldn't be such a hater. If kids are bumping this shit, that's a recession indicator. I think about me. I got my eyes on the trophy. I think these bitches write me off, but they don't even know me. I think about you. Do you think you'd win in a fight if you saw me out on the street? I think about you. You think about me. Every
single day I think about you. Do you think about me?
What the? This shit's. Golly. That shit was mentally draining because that shit was so fire. That instrumental damn near got a headache from that. Golly. Wow. Okay. So. Damn. Man, okay. That raw vocal delivery, her screaming all throughout the track as well, and just having that heavy everything. The synths, the drums, the electronic stuff on there, everything. I don't know why they be labeling these albums under pop when I don't think they're necessarily pop music. Yes, it's a subgenre of pop, of the electro pop, but at the same time, you're really leaning heavily into this genre of music, which I would feel like you would categorize yourself. It don't matter. That's a different conversation. But wow, when you talk about her just talking her shit, like she's turning insecurity into like her empowerment. And she's like, yeah, I like you, man. Shit, man. Damn. All right. That shit was that. Wow. The producers and her on this album, they fucking went crazy. But track 12 is What Is It Like to Be Liked?
I'm pussy stunting, I look stunning every night. You wish my money was your money, but it's mine.
What'd she say?
I'm pussy stunting, I look stunning every night. You wish my money was your money, but it's mine. Got a lot of friends, got a brand new Benz and a DUI. I don't like that bitch, you know I'm that list, so I hit decline. Come take my picture, I get richer when my day is long. No Balenciaga, all that Prada I don't pay for. They love my fashion, love my dancing on the stage floor. I look so handsome in my mansion, that's a rental. I need your attention. Run through my money, I skip town, moving with family. Get away from all the people who won't ever understand me. Yeah. Fuck all the parties, I'm still nobody. Need a new hobby. What they say and they is a cheaper copy, but I'ma go out like a star. They'll all be sorry.
I like her delivery right there. That was nice.
I wanna die. I wish I lived a different life. I lost the time.
I like that glitchy part in the back too with the vocal. You know, it's funny. That was a cool, chill song from her. It was still very fun, but it was cool and chill, which is really nice, especially coming towards the end of the album. I feel like she's in this section of the album, she's talking about more about insecurity and some sort of validation and kind of questioning herself in a sense. So this could be more so of a self-reflective album that I probably wasn't catching in the beginning of it. But that was, in terms of the whole album in its entirety, that was like the more minimal track arrangement that I've heard, but it was still really nice because it emphasizes like her vocals and her melody and just her being playful with it. So that's why I like that track a lot. But yeah, that was a really nice one. Very chill, but really nice. Next track is Prayer.
Lord, grant that I may seek to comfort rather than be comforted, to understand rather than be understood, to love than be loved. For it is by self-forgetting that one finds.
Okay, that was Prayer. So next track is Brittany Murphy.
Remember me beautiful. That sentiment probably ain't true at all. Tell them I was such a funny girl. Annoyance probably a better word. Blonde girls, big eyes like Brittany Murphy. Superstar girl, ballerina twirling. Make them all know I was great till I crashed out.
fuck?
Say that I am in a better place when you see my mother's face. Please just tell them all I did my best. When you lay it all to rest.
Whoa, it's a pretty sad song, man. It's pretty serious.
Roses, I'm old-fashioned. Make sure you book a good band to get it cracking.
Okay, so that was a pretty heavy ending to the album in terms of the last track, which is Brittany Murphy. Yeah, that was yeah, it was very dark and self-reflective. There's a lot of tragedy in that one. Her and her emotional kind of cost of having that public lifestyle, pretty sad. So man, that was heavy to end the album. Anyways, the album Worst Girl in America as a whole. Listen, man, I had no clue who she is, didn't even know how she looked like or sounded. That shit was pretty nice. It was really fun. I mean, it was crazy. It was, I mean, of course, pop in there, but the electronic side of music, the EDM side of music, the techno side of music, those are all genres I really fuck with. But when it comes to those genres, I don't listen to them too much in my own time, but I prefer to listen to them at festivals, when I'm outside at concerts and when the DJs play them. I really fuck with it. So with this album kind of touching on all that, I want to hear this outside, but again, I'm late as fuck to the album, so maybe they're not playing it outside anymore. But that shit was crazy to me, how she was able to kind of have this kind of production. Maybe she is a big deal in the pop genre and I'm unfamiliar. Again, I'm clueless. I really don't know shit. So I would be interested in seeing who else she worked with on this album in terms of the producers and like her, man, just wow. I like, this is genuinely pretty fucking cool. She did talk about a lot of crazy or deep substance lyrics in here. There's a lot of vulnerability, the cost of fame, toxic relationships, partying, social anxiety, self-worth at times, but also keeping that nightlife side to it. And you know, when people go through stuff like that in a deep sense, they always turn to the nightlife. So that could be her kind of using that into this album. Regardless of whatever she's going through in her personal life, obviously I hope that she's better and she isn't kind of like, you know, like going through something crazy. But that was an extreme chaotic album that I really fuck with. I mean, she brought back some nostalgia from like the early 2000s that I'm familiar with, right? But also I'm also a part of this new generation, so I can emphasize with both sides. But I fuck with Slayyyter. Yeah, that was cool. She's a badass. She's a badass. Anyways, that's all I really got for y'all. Until next time, catch you on the next one.